Twisted, welcome. You can't stay? That's too bad. No worries, Twisted. No worries at all. Thank you for dropping by, though. We did some Minecraft shenanigans today. I want this too much. How you doing? Welcome. So we're gonna have an enormous amount of fun today. I discovered, I had my epically long tunnel. Swag, how's it going? It is a Snorgle in the wild. But I have discovered a destination for my epically long and stupid tunnel. And it's actually kind of convenient. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. And so I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully we might be able to make it to the destination. Maybe. I'm actually pretty excited about the whole thing. Not gonna lie. We got some other Minecraft shenanigans we're gonna do as well. We'll see what happens. Kind of just taking it a little bit casual today. Which is kind of my default state. Not gonna lie. But let's turn the old music down and get into it, shall we? Okay. Swag and I had a really nice time yesterday going over some of the challenge. It's gonna be very cool. Let's see. I probably want to launch Minecraft. There we go. I'm genuinely looking forward to the challenge. It's gonna be really cool to see how people approach it and what they do. I'm super looking forward to it. There we go. Learners from Mojang. Every single time I wake up here, I deeply regret putting my bedroom directly over the sheep pit. Like every single time. I really do deeply regret it. But let's talk about that tunnel, because let's see, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. I have 32. I want to get another enchantment. This is up there. I probably could use some more. It's always good to have that. Always good to have a little extra. Let's see. There we go. What's going on here? Potatoes. Good. We got that. I did some shenanigans last night. We'll just leave that there for now. Just getting more. I'm going to need a lot more iron. Without the sheep bog. I know. Every single time I just deeply regret it, except I'm too deep in now. It's the sunk cost fallacy, right? I'm too deep in to change the location. So let's take a look at some of the enchantments. I've got 32. Let's take a look at some of the enchantments that we might be able to get. Because let me see, where's my enchanting stuff? It's over here. I could have gotten knockback, but I think I looked a little research into it, and it doesn't look like that's very good. Let's see, what could we get on this, on the pickaxe? Probably Bane of Arthropods. Unbreaking 1, Unbreaking 2. I have Unbreaking, right? I don't. Okay, what do you think, chap? Is Unbreaking worth it? I think it probably is. I'd like Mending, but I think Unbreaking's probably worth it. Get some Lapis. Because I don't think it actually makes it Unbreaking, but I think it does make it last longer, I think. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Okay. Now come over here and put this in here. Yep. Put this in here. And enchantment costs 16. Holy crap. That's a lot. It's nice though. It is a nice pickaxe now. Okay, let's go. I was reading something. Somebody was talking about there's a technique to reduce how much that costs. A little confusing to me though. Okay, we're going to get a couple more things because I want to work on my tunnel. So we have it. It's split off. Our tunnel has split off. Now we have one tunnel that's kind of moving the other way, and it's going to go to. Let's see. We need to go to 68, 64, 1096. That's the exact place we want to come up from. So let's go ahead and get some of this, and we will. Do I have? I don't. Okay, we got this. I'm trying to use bundles more because I think it's convenient. There we go. Perfect. Put that there. This up here. We'll get 3 because we'll use them. We will definitely use them. I'm kind of excited about where this is going because I did some searching off camera, and there was a very convenient small-ish, not too small, but small-ish island. And it's very convenient in the direction my tunnel is moving. So I sort of split off the main tunnel a little bit. Down here. Go out. I do think I'm going to have to get a lot of iron because I've decided that we're going to put a minecart in here. That's going to be the main... What was that? Huh. That's going to be the main thing. That's going to be the primary mode of transportation down here is going to be a minecart. You can still walk and stuff. And I would like to sort of do some different rooms here as we walk down the tunnel. So it's not just this long tunnel of despair. But we've got this. We've got this. So I started building this tunnel just assuming that there was going to be some sort of land for those of you who aren't aware. and then when I checked it out, I realized that, oh crap, it's just ocean. but we're about 800 in, and I kind of like my idea for this. Just seeing the places where I built this tunnel where we have something else going on. I do need to put steps in here at some point, but as you can see, this is a very long tunnel. I doubt it's the longest tunnel, but it's a very long tunnel. Maybe switch positions the animal to reduce cost. Oh, thank you so much. That's a really good idea. I saw I saw this video and they were talking about ways to minimize how much you pay when you use the anvil, and I find it terribly confusing. So thank you, Swag. I will try to keep that in mind. I appreciate it very much. Okay. Here we're still coming up. It's fine. We got a ways to go. And I still want to keep heading this tunnel in this direction. I still want to move it that way, you know? Okay, so this is direction of tunnel. This is where we're coming off. I still need to, I need to beautify this, obviously. Went down here because I ran to the ocean floor. And this is the way we're going. And so we need to move that last one. We need to go about 300 blocks for that last one. It seems like a long way, but I read that the longest tunnel in Minecraft was by, I think it was a Japanese player who built one that was like 200,000 blocks. Good splork. That's like my exploring Minecraft, but building a tunnel the whole time. That's, oh, wait a minute. Doggone it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Do I have, okay. I have my thing. Maybe we can make this work. See if we can make this work. Let's see. Okay. move this out over here. You think because the glass in the tunnel reminds you of the Japanese thing to do with the? Oh yeah, that's so cool. I don't remember what that's called, but I know exactly what you mean. I think that's so cool. Like I really like that Japanese thing where they do that. I think it's really cool. Okay, it's only 12, but we'll see. If we need to go back and get more coal, that's just the way it is. So okay, we're gonna need to do that, aren't we? We are, but that's okay. We'll get a little more done first. Maybe we'll run into some coal. Maybe. I just kind of like that idea of like when we see something like that you can go down and tell us, oh, okay, this is, you know, here's a little part of it. Here's the cave that's down there. The one thing that confuses me, there's one that has like a bunch of grass, like in a cave. How did that happen? Oh, also, if you didn't watch yesterday's Exploring Minecraft, I'm so glad that I did that because I run into such strange stuff like those gigantic ruined portals. I ran into a portal yesterday that was all except a single brick completely buried in the sand. It was really interesting. I hadn't seen that before. I've seen some that were kind of partially buried, but this was like literally submerged in the sand. With just the only reason I knew it was because I saw a single brick sticking up, and I was like, wait a minute, that's man-made. Like those don't appear in the wild. And I dug around a little bit, and it was really cool. It was really neat. I'm super excited about going to this island, though. I think it's really cool, and I'm very hyped about it. Because I think I'm going to build one, not today, but I think I'm going to build one of those mob farms. You know, where they drop like however many feet they drop, and then you can kill them with one thing. A lot of people use an auto clicker. I think I may do that. I watched something and somebody said, "You're back from the void. Hi, Striker. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome." So this is my epically long tunnel. You're going to see how long it is in a minute because I forgot to get coal. So I'm going to need some. But I found a destination for this tunnel. I started building the tunnel before I really knew where I wanted to go, which is par for me. At the time, there was fun. But then I realized that when I checked the coordinates where I was headed, it was the middle of the ocean, which I should have realized because I'm on an island. But I did a little research and I did a little exploring, and I found a really nice sized smallish island that I think we can do some building stuff on. So I'm very excited about that. And I was also mentioning that in yesterday's Exploring Minecraft video, I ran across a ruined portal that was completely buried in the sand. Like the only thing that was sticking up was a single brick. Very strange. And I've seen other ones that are kind of partially buried before, but I've never seen one that was like just submerged into the ground like that. Really cool. It was also almost entirely crying obsidian, which is a little odd. What the script was that? Hear that screech? What was that? I'm looking forward to getting a more effective XP farm, you know? I feel like I don't have a very effective XP farm. I'm proud I did it because I got it to work, but I just... Hero Brian. That's the only explanation. I had with somebody I didn't know. I haven't been playing Minecraft that long, and so I didn't understand the whole Hero Brian thing. And somebody brought it up in Discord, and boy, did I go down a rabbit hole. Scary. Hero Brian's pretty spoopy. It's true. I would like to get to the island today. We'll see. Well, you know, who knows? I kind of also wanted to go to the Nether and do a little more exploring there, see if we can find a regular biome. I have terrible luck with the Nether. Like the first time I went there, the very first one, it was like a giant what's it called? Warped Forest? Where there's like, where there's all like Enderman and a bunch of like mushrooms. Which, you know, I've seen videos of people go to the Nether, and that's not what it looks like. And the time we went on the server, you know, on our SMP server, it was like a normal Nether as well. So I don't know what's going on. Warped Forest, yeah. Yep. And it was fine, right? But it's just that's not. I mean, typically, like when I look at people who go to the Nether, I watch videos. It's like red and with a bunch of pigos running around and you know, some gas maybe. Okay. I'm kind of excited about gas based on a conversation that I had with Swag yesterday about the contest coming up. Oh, wait, here. Put this up here because we do not need that. Okay, we'll just put this away. I kind of feel like maybe I should be using my Silk Touch pickaxe to mine this out, so then I wouldn't. So I wouldn't have to make a bunch of stone to make this look prettier, but I don't know. Not sure. Crimson Forest? I'm not sure, actually. There's so much about the Nether that I don't understand. I'm really inexperienced with it. Like most of Minecraft, to be frank. Okay. Okay, let's see. I was watching somebody this morning make like a giant Nautilus shell farm. It was pretty impressive. It was SB737, who last weekend won the mid-offs, the Tubbo speedrunning contest for Minecrafters who don't speedrun. The Nud's a fun place. Ignore your gazillion deaths from fall damage. It does seem like lava and fall damage are deep concerns there. It does seem like that. Okay. We're doing pretty good though. We're not doing too bad. We're getting there. I do think that we'll have to head back through the Epic Tunnel and get some more coal for torches because I'm a moron. So the first time I ended up getting a Warped Forest, and it was huge. It was absolutely huge. Love a mechanical with fire res. I can get it for partner piglins. That's interesting. I have yet to see. Let's see. In any of my survival worlds, I have yet to see a single Pigo in the Nether. I have not seen a single one. It's a little frustrating. It's not the end of the world, but it is a little weird, I think. It's so interesting. There's so much conflicting information about Minecraft. I find it really interesting. There was I think it's interesting that they say. I've always felt it was interesting that, like, if you try to sleep when it's daytime, they say you don't have to go to sleep when it's night and when it's thunderstorm. And I always felt like that meant that there's something inherently dangerous about thunderstorms. I think that's a reasonable assumption. And I've heard more than one person say, "Oh no, it's exactly the same as just a rainstorm, just with thunder," and I actually don't think that that's true. I heard somebody talk about it today. So I was watching a live stream before I did this one, and they were saying that no, the light level during a thunderstorm as opposed to a rainstorm gets low enough that mobs can spawn, which I thought was interesting. Let's see. Yeah, we should be about right. I'm very pleased with this tunnel and how it's going. I don't know where the other one is going. Hey, look, iron. Sweet. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we're doing good though. We're doing well. Thunder can be skipped because hostile mobs can't exist. Yeah. That 100% makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. It was pretty funny that the guy who was making a Nautilus farm was like there was a thunderstorm and a bunch of like drowned with tridents spawned, and we're like throwing tridents at him. It was pretty funny. Still extremely dangerous for new players? Yeah, I would imagine. I think I've gotten caught outside in the thunderstorm a couple of times, and there were a lot of gribblers around. You heard there's a bug we can swim in lava in another without taking any damage? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how that works. I'd be interested to look that up and see how that works. That's really interesting. Well, we're about a third of the way where we need to go. So we're not doing too bad, actually. I feel like that. I don't think I'm going to build a full base here, but I think I'm going to build. I'd like to build some above ground buildings. Let's go back and get some coal because I'm stupid. Probably from fire res, or was it without? That's an interesting question. Without, huh? That's really interesting. I'll have to look that up. Unless they faked it. Yeah, there's a lot of that goes around here. It seems like. Okay, here we go. My epically long tunnel. I'm glad I built this. I know it's stupid, but I don't care. Wait, what are you doing? Get up there. True furnace to floor, that's interesting. I also heard something really interesting. I'm not sure how true it is, but I was doing some research into the nether roof, and of course that's a thing in Java. Apparently, you can get to it in Bedrock, but it doesn't save anything. So if you build something up there, whatever, it just the next time you come in, it's like you never went up there. I'm not sure I believe that. There's so much conflicting information about Minecraft in general. It's hard to know what to believe as someone who's not knowledgeable about it at all, you know? You can't even build up there in Bedrock? That's interesting, but you can go up there. Huh. That's curious. Yeah, I find that really curious. I was thinking of doing something. If you want to go up there, stay there. Oh crap! I didn't even think about that. You're right, because you can't. If you can't build a portal out. Oh, I didn't think about that. You're right. It's a one-way trip. Oh, it's nighttime. Well, we'll go to sleep. Why not? To the gentle bleating of the sheep. I hate it so much. You can't build a stasis chamber in bedrock. Interesting. That's really interesting. So yeah, so it is genuinely a one-way trip. Like it's game over at that point. That's interesting. Yeah, I find that fascinating. Okay, let's see. Is our potatoes still cooking? Hey, one last. It's so funny to me that the potatoes give you XP when you cook them. I think that's hysterical. I don't know why I find that so funny. This goes up here. This goes here. Wait. That's what I thought. Get over here. Okay. Now I think we have stuff that still needs to cook. So let's get that going while we can. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Good. Now, we'll get this going. And we'll get this going. And we'll put this in here just for now. I do need to get the copper golems starting to go again. Stasis chamber, is that the thing with the ender pearl? Where you can trigger it? Oh, I didn't think about getting out of the nether roof that way. That's interesting. My only experience with even watching anything on the nether roof is lifesteal SMP. Let's see. Wait, I need that. We'll take this because I'll get you. Okay. Wait. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? We have some andesite. Do we have any? We have a little bit of diorite. A little bit of granite. Wait. Decent amount of granite. We have some dirt. Put this in here. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's get some coal. Yeah, there we go. No, get over here. Okay. Let's see. There we go, full stack. Nice. Put the rest of this in here. And I'll stick this in here as well. Why not? How are we doing? Let's go ahead and make some more. Let's go ahead and make some more here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, why not? Put this back, put this here. Let's head back to the epically stupid tunnel. If we could make that today, I'd be very happy. Very, very happy if we could make it to that island today. I'm still completely enamored with the water elevator. I think it's really cool. I'm such a dork. I am super looking forward to the contest, though. I think we're gonna have some really cool things to do. There'll be announcements coming up. I will say this: I came up with the idea of a maze, and I'm not sure I'm going to do it because I think it's a cool idea, but it's a little difficult to build, to wrap my brain around it. Water elevators are really good, though. Yeah. I think I'm super happy with it. It's such an efficient way to move up and down, you know? I probably should eat. Okay. Definitely need a minecart in here for sure. It's going to make traversing this much easier. It takes so long in Bedrock to make. Why is that? I've only made them in Java. I haven't made them I haven't made them in Bedrock. Why does it take longer? Here we go. I think that I'm working with a graphic designer friend of mine for the prizes for the contest. And we think we've come across a vendor that ships internationally, which is important because a lot of my viewers and subscribers are not North American. Okay, let's go. There we go. Yeah, we're almost a third of the way there from this tunnel. So we're very, I mean, not the whole length of the tunnel. We just need to get to, what did I say? Almost 1100. 1096. I have to think about what I want to build up there because I want to do something challenging. But I'm not sure what it is. This tunnel certainly has expanded the amount of rock that I have, though. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Bamboo farm. I mean, that's fair. For anyone who doesn't know, on our server, if you go in your spawn, you'll see an island that's almost entirely covered in bamboo. And that's on me. I got a little carried away. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see here. We're going to have to go down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go down a little bit. That's fine. No big deal. NBD. You can use kelp to make every water into a source block? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I hadn't even thought of that. That's very interesting. Okay, let's put this down here. Well, we're going to have to go down a little bit, which is fine. Yeah, we'll do this, and then let's see. We want to go that, so we want to go back here. Yeah, we'll go down. You tried it in the past, it didn't work? That's interesting. I think this needs to be one more. Yeah, I think like that. Yep, I think that's right. Okay. We'll go down 5. That should be enough. That's the hazards of building a tunnel across the bottom of the ocean. Can you place kelp in soul sand in Java? I don't know. I don't think I've ever even found soul sand. I'm assuming that's another thing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll go down 2 more, and then we'll see if we can keep going. That should be enough. I'm not too concerned. There. I'll just keep going. I was very excited when I was doing that sort of aquarium room where you look out into the sea. I was very excited to get the opportunity to try the Java door underwater thing where you can breathe underwater. That was very cool. That was really excited. I got overly excited about that. Well, I think it's funny, that the people I talked to when I was doing research into playing Minecraft initially, I asked, is there a difference between the two things? And everybody said, no, there's not a difference. Oh, doggone it. Let's see. Can we do this? Hold on. Okay. The door becomes waterlogged in bedrock? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we'll go down a little bit more here. Maybe another 3. Okay. Come here. Let's see. We'll just stick this here for the moment. Okay. Actually, the waterlogged things I always find is really interesting, and the way that it kind of can be manipulated, I think is really fascinating. I had a very bad experience with a waterlogged fence in my previous world. Caused a massive flood. It was bad. It was bad, and it didn't help that I don't know what I'm doing, and just everything I did made it worse. That did not help at all. Let's see. Nope. Hold on. But I really enjoyed watching the mid-off, the non-speedrunners speedrun. That was really cool. There's some really talented Minecraft people out there. It's interesting. It's interesting to me to see people who are very technical. Stuff like SB737 seems like a very tactical player. Like they have very strong technique. I think that's interesting. Yeah, just about 200 more to go. Oh, stupid thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can get up here and fix it. What happens when you build in the ocean? Go away, please. Thank you. Maybe I go down more? Yeah, I'm going to go down more. Okay. Down we go. This is what happens when Snorgle gets ideas. It would have been easier just to build a tunnel like at sea level, you know? Of course, that requires an enormous amount of material you'd easily run out of, I suspect. Okay, see if we can get going this way. We'll go down one more. How's that? I think that's good. We'll go down one more. Okay. But I'm excited to show you the island that this tunnel is going to go to. Because it looks nice. It's small, but I think it's got a lot of possibilities. In real estate, they would call it quaint. Every time you see something that's quaint, it means it's horrifically small. Okay. But I'm super pleased that I found something that really does work for the tunnel. I'm really, really happy about that. Okay. Down too far then? Hold on. I think we can do we can work with this. Okay. We can work with this. We can just get past this. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to try to make this work. Actually, do I have any glass? I do not have any glass. Let's try this. I want to head back and get some glass. This is a horrifically long tunnel, I'm not gonna lie. This part needs to be prettied up a little bit because it needs to be. I like the way the other one looks when like when we go off the branch here. I like the way that I like the way it looks when it's all. It's not, and this is not all stone, but it's mostly stone. I like the way that looks. And again, there's some andesite in here and stuff that I haven't taken care of, but it's roughly all the same. And kind of color and everything. I think it looks really cool. Oh, stop. yeah, I'm really excited to build some stuff there. I do really want a better XP farm. The cactus farm was a really good first shot for me, and I'm really pleased at the way it turned out. I had to build it like 4 times before I got it to work, but I got it to work. Okay. How is grass growing in an enclosed cave? Just thoughts. What if I did a multiplayer series? It's not a bad idea. I'm going to have to be we have the server, and I think it's I kind of want to do a recording of us going to the end. If you didn't know, I mean, I've made this very clear. I don't do dragons. I don't like dragons. I don't want anything to do with them. And so one of the considerations when I was asking, I asked people, does Minecraft have dragons? Because if it does, that's going to shut this right down. And everybody's like, it does, but you can't just run across it. You really have to make an effort to go there. And so I was like, okay. So I think there's a couple things I'm going to do here. Coming up, I don't think it's going to happen before the end of the year just because the contest is taking a good amount of time. But I think at the beginning of next year, I'm going to go through and do videos on Blarb. Do videos on every single build on our multiplayer server, on our SMP server, because the people have built some really cool stuff. Really cool. And so it'd be really neat to highlight that. Well, it's nighttime. We'll go to sleep. Why not? To the gentle bleating of the sheep. Not a bad idea though. Doing the multiplayer series is a pretty good idea. I have coming up. I'm gonna record something with a friend of mine who has a podcast. Record your point of view and send them. So that's a good idea. I like that idea actually. So you don't have to fight. That's a really good idea. Actually, that's a cool idea. I was kind of thinking of doing that with the contest as well. Have people, if they want to, record it, and then we could go through and look at how they solved it and stuff. Let's put some stuff away while we're here. Put this away. Put this away. Let's see. We're okay with the cobblestone, but get rid of some of this. And I think. Do I have glass? I do. I have 27, which should be enough. Okay. How are my crops doing? They're doing pretty good. And I built this automated sugarcane farm. Very excited about it. Yeah, I like the idea of recording the point of view, and then I can edit that in. I like that idea a lot. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm super excited to show you the island if we can get there. I don't know if we'll get there today or not. Because there's a couple of things I want to do, and it's not all just digging the tunnel. I kind of would like to go back and visit that one village that I went to and tried to not screw it up. Because every village that I've been to, that I've been around, unless it was more than 128 blocks away, I've ended up killing all the villagers. The villagers all got killed by pillagers or gribblers, and it was 100% my fault. Every single time it was 100% my fault. I feel bad about it. I genuinely feel bad about it. And I chose like my current base, first of all, because I thought it would be cool to have a base in a desert temple, but also, you know what? Speaking of, I have yet to run across either in my standard Minecraft, like this world, my previous world, or my Exploring Minecraft series, I have yet to run across a jungle temple. Like, I've run across a ton of desert temples, but I haven't run across a single jungle temple. Just leave the poor villagers alone. Look, if I come up and the villagers are there, like, they should run. Like, I don't mean any harm, but I'm as toxic to them as a pillager is. And I genuinely feel bad about it. I really do. I don't want to cause them any harm. Like people are so hostile towards villagers. I think it's kind of funny. I do think it's funny that the very original villagers were just reskinned pigs. I think that's hysterical. They're obviously not anymore, but I think it's really funny that the original villagers were reskinned pigs. I think that's hysterical. That is so funny. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Is this... No, that's fine. Okay, so hold on. Put this up here, this down here. Okay. We go down. And I think we can... Hey, iron. We're okay. We're okay. We go. It's all good. Oops. Well, whatever. It's fine. Stop. You know, you really can't take me anywhere, can you? The answer's no, you can't. Let's see. Okay, that one's good. Good. Hopefully we'll get through this. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Hey, look. What are you doing up there, you silly thing? Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Pete's sake. Hold on. See if I can do this. Okay. Jeez. No, the villagers are, I'm the kiss of death for the villagers. Like, there's absolutely no question. I do genuinely feel bad about it too. Okay. We can keep going this way, I think. Because I'm trying to think. Let's try something here. Let's do this. No, yep. Hold it. Okay. Cool. Good. Yeah, because look, we just have one more to go and then we should be okay. Okay, so let's try that. Again, uh-oh. The hazards of being a Snorgle. And being a moron. Okay. Cool. Now let's see how we're doing here on the floor. So far, so good. Yeah. But we expected that. Cool. Let's get rid of this one. Let's do this right. Okay. What is that? What is that? That sounded like that was a weird noise. Huh. All right, let's keep going. No water? No water? No water? Great, no water. This has been the story of this entire tunnel. I don't know why I thought that I'd be more on a continent and less on a island, because I knew I was on an island. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm an idiot. Like, I knew I was near the ocean, and I knew the direction I was building was near the ocean. I just didn't think about it, frankly. Time to hop into Minecraft yourself. Do it. Thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate it very much. Good to see you again. Okay. I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the island today. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you'll stay in the stream? Great. Very nice. I'm super looking forward. I was going to say, I'm doing a speaking of multiplayer, I'm doing a collab with my friend JD from 3-Bit Gamer Show. podcast, a gaming podcast. We're going to be doing repo together. I played it like once or twice, just single player, which seems brutally hard. But I've watched a bunch of Let's Plays of it, and it looks really fun. It looks super fun and totally silly. There's this weird thing that happens in Bedrock. I brought this up before. Like if you have like sand or something, and you have a shovel. If you approach it with your shovel out, right? You stand far enough back that you can't mine it, but then you move towards it, walk towards it with your shovel out. You end up going just ridiculously fast. It's almost like efficiency. It's really weird, and it doesn't happen in Java. It's only a Bedrock thing. Very strange. But we have about 180 blocks to go. I got 500. I got 500. Holy crap! Really? Thank you so much. Wow. I'm very excited about that. That's I expect it to go down. It's I mean, not substantially, but I think sometimes I do some types of games and I'm really more of a variety Let's Player. I play a bunch of different stuff, and sometimes like I'll do a horror thing and people think, oh, it's a horror channel, and then they see it's not a horror channel, and also do like a bunch of cozy games, and it's just not what they signed up for. Okay. All right. How can we do this? Stop. Wait, stop. Okay. No. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, this is bad. Maybe we could go down more? That looks a little bit insurmountable. So let's build this back out. And let's head down more. Thank you, Swag. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm very excited about it. It's let's see, we need to go, how much further down do we need to go? Okay, we need to go down past that. So let's and thank all of you, especially for subscribing and checking out the live stream. I can't tell you how much it means to me. It genuinely does. I've had a couple people, I have a Twitch account. I don't really do anything on it. And I've had some people request that I might think about it. And so I'm considering doing like a multi-stream, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay. Can we place? Oh, we can. Okay, good. I think this is going to work. I think. Okay, we'll see. Whoa. Okay. I wonder. I don't know. I'm questioning my life choices now. Let's see. Nope. Okay. We'll just try it, you know? We're really close to the bottom here. We're super close. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. And we have more. Yes, we do. Okay, good. Are there plans to continue pools? Yes, there absolutely is. I absolutely am going to continue pools for sure. I wanted to finish up. Jeez. Crazy thunderstorms. I think we were just talking about thunderstorms too. I wanted to kind of finish up. Uh-oh. There's a couple of things I wanted to finish up first before I did pools. But I want to actually finish pools. I want to go through and finish it and do all the chapters because I really enjoyed that game a tremendous amount. Let's see. I expected that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I really like that type of liminal space game. It looks really cool, and it looks. The thing I like about pools is, my understanding is the original liminal space concept. There weren't any gribblers, right? Okay, we're almost there. We're super close. Okay. Come on, really? Get up. Okay. Yep, do it. Let's see, this is going to do the same thing too, so that's fine. Uh-oh. That was probably a mistake. There. Okay. Man. Yeah, I really like pools a lot, but there's oh, by the way, speaking of, I mean, this isn't directly about pools, but coming up next week, I've played a game a while ago. Oh man, this goes way down. Oh, this is horrible. What the scorp was that? I thought it was closer to the bottom. What the heck? That's so weird. Huh. Well, we're just gonna have to make this do. If it. Okay, let's see. Okay. How strange. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If this keeps going, though, I'm going to move on to something else, and I'll do this off camera because this is not. It doesn't seem particularly engaging to me. just saying. Let's see. Okay. How weird. It's just like this one slice of stuff. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do this later. We'll do some other stuff because that's gonna take me a long time, and I don't think it's gonna be fun to watch. So we'll move on to the other stuff. Hooray! Very excited about it though. It's gonna be really cool when it's done. I had a friend who does shorts. And she recently got 1,000, which is just amazing. And somebody was obviously messing with her because it was like she was at $9.99, then she go to 1,000, go back to $9.99, then go to 1,000, like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So finally, I guess someone else subscribed or something like that. It was really fun. It was. I'm sure that's very frustrating. You know. Okay. I need to. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with sharpness 3 and breaking 3. Yeah, I'm happy with the pickaxe. Fortune efficiency and unbreaking. I'm super happy with that. But I just need a better farm for it, you know? I need a better XP farm. That's really going to help me out. So anyway, have any of you come across a jungle temple? Now I think called the Jungle Pyramid, because I have not at all, and I'm super curious about it. Apparently, they are also booby trapped, like the desert one, but in a different way. Apparently, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. I haven't seen it. I think it's curious. I think it's curious. Okay. So there's definitely other stuff we can do. I wouldn't mind going back to the Nether and continuing that bridge and exploring that. I wouldn't mind that at all. That maybe seems like a plan. Also, I think a couple of gribblers exploded and I might need to fill up a gribbler hole. Hi, Kaz. How you doing? Welcome. I was just working on my epically long tunnel, but there was a couple of minor snafus, so we're moving on to something else. Nighttime? Yep. A couple of times. You usually don't look for jungles. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. I've come across so many other sort of slightly unusual things. It seems odd to me that I haven't run across that at all. I think it's not that big. It's just I've run across, I stumbled across mansions and whatever, and it's a little weird. That's still cooking. Put some stuff back. We're gonna put this back. I'm gonna put some raw material away. Let's see, cobblestone. I like to keep some with me just in case. Andesite. There, actually, how's my crops doing? We can get a little bone meal and we can do some harvesting. Let's do that. I mean, I've got plenty of bone meal, so I'm not too worried about it. I really am the worst farmer ever. Probably should have waited, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, it does it really fast, too. You don't have to wait. That's cool. Neat. That's really cool. Huh. Oh, wow. Almost plow through my bone meal. Neat. Maybe I will plow through it all. I get it? Yeah, we got everything. Nice. Okay. Let's harvest. I feel like I probably should expand the roof on this so that the bamboo can grow a little taller, but I don't want to get too crazy with bamboo. I have a history. I have a storied history with bamboo. Okay, here we go. There we go. Heck yeah. So my epic, I'll show maybe do a tour of the tunnel later. I'm super happy with the way the progress on the tunnel is going. And I wouldn't mind going to the Nether. There we go. There we go. I could make an auto bamboo farm similar to sugarcane. I didn't even think about that. You could, couldn't you? That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. I totally should do that. I'm so proud of myself with that sugarcane farm though, because I didn't use a plan. I saw somebody make it and I was like, this totally tracks. I feel like I completely, I better eat or I'm going to die. It totally tracks. I completely understand like what it is and what it's doing. And I just built it. I feel like, did I miss one? One must have not been quite ready. That's a shame. Okay, let's do this. Thought I got them all, but apparently I was mistaken. And what is too much? Came up with a great idea for an automated compost thing that I need to build at some point. Because that's a really good idea. Just shove that in there. It'll just automatically go. That's a really good idea. Really good. I need to do that. It would save me so much time. Okay. Were you able to only have one observer yet? I am going to do that. I haven't had an opportunity to do that yet, but I like that idea. That makes complete sense to me. And then I got a bunch of other observers I can use, so I don't have to make any more observers. Okay. I was mentioning before we have the contest coming up. I've been working on that, and I was going to do, I don't think this is a spoiler, I was going to do a maze, and I don't think I'm going to, because mazes are really hard. And this is a particularly challenging maze, and I don't think it's going to work. I think it would take me way too long to do. Let me put it that way. They can be used for other stuff. Let's see. You could make more modules of that sugarcane farm instead for even for more output. Yeah. Oh, for sure, totally. In fact, I was thinking of that very thing. I was thinking of maybe having another one like over here that feeds into the same chest or something. But yeah, I was definitely was considering that for sure. Yeah, we need to do this, and then. It's interesting that I need to look more into the automated farms. Let's see. Put this in there. This can go down here. Good. Okay. I think what we need to do at the moment is this can go in here. We need to go down and see the cows. You know what that means. Show me a better and cheaper one. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. Where are we going? We are going to the Cowland. One is old school. Yeah. I know. All right. You know what this means. I'm sorry. Everybody knows what this means. You're a little excited now, but let's be clear here. No pushing. No pushing. Everybody gets one. Okay? Everybody gets one. Oh, okay, stop. Stop, please. Please stop. Okay, oh my gosh. Ah! The new ones use flying machines? Oh, I saw somebody build a flying machine. Very interesting. Okay, guys, I know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have to see this. I know. I'm a horrible person. Sorry. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a terrible Snorgle. Let's do a few more. And people wonder why I'm not going to play the genocide route of Undertale. This is why. I genuinely feel bad for getting rid of these cows, even though I know it has to be done. Okay. Don't look at me that way. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, every time it just makes me feel terrible. It legitimately does. It's so stupid. Anyway, that's exactly why I'm not going to do the genocide route of Undertale. That's 100% it. I want a nice game. I don't mind killing gribblers, but let's see, where are we going here? We got that. We probably can. Yeah, let's go ahead and cook some more beef. And then let's switch these around too. We'll start using beef as a more standardized thing. Get in there. Okay. That goes in there. Was anything in here? Yes. Nice. So this can come out here. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Here we go. Just kind of saving. Hey, look. Worked out perfectly. Trying to save as much space as possible for this stuff because I have so much copper. Okay. You can go in here. And that's cooking. Good. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I still think it's interesting that you get XP from cooking a potato, but you don't get XP from cooking other stuff. Like, that's interesting. Is it... What day is it? No. Is it nighttime? It is. We'll go to sleep. It's getting to be nighttime, rather. So we'll go to sleep. Or maybe it's... I just hate it so much. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is nighttime. I'll be scorped. There we go. Lovely. Probably there's going to be some gribblers around, so we'll just get a little ready. Hello? Gribblers? Gribblers? Hello? No? No gribblers? Huh. Gribblers? Hello? Gribblers? Not a one? Huh. All right, that's weird. Take the shield off then, I guess. And we'll eat a steak. Ah, that's the hole I wanted to fill in. We'll need more sand, though, so I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Here's the abandoned village that I am personally responsible for all the villagers dying. I don't know why the pillagers keep coming here. There's nothing for them to pillage. Like, everybody's gone. Everybody gone. Most of the animals have been left out. Like, hello, how you doing? Hi. Curious. And then where was? I probably need to get more. Yeah, I put the nether portal here, but I don't think that still goes to the same thing. When did the chickens ever go in there? Pillars has to come to scout or attack you in the player. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm not a fan. Just saying. Like, I'm not a fan of pillagers. I think they're kind of a pain. It was funny though on the live stream yesterday. We had like the head pillager who wears the stupid hat. He was in there, but the other ones like spawned inside of here with the cows. It was really funny. It was really strange. It was really funny though. It was really hysterical. Because at first I was like, "Where's your people?" And then they were like in with the cows. Like, "Oh, you're not gonna fool me. I know you. I know what you're doing." Let's see. What are we gonna do here? I need to get some sand to fill that hole. So let's go. Maybe. Bathroom saves for projects. Wait, what kind of projects? Now I'm curious. What would you use a pillager for a project? Multiple iron farms? Well, that's interesting. Are they always evil, or did it turn into villagers or something? Or I've thought about doing iron farms. It seems like the whole transporting the villagers seems like it's never not a pain, you know, which I appreciate. I do. Okay. They scared the villagers. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Huh. I mean, can't blame them. They're kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see here. I just want a nice desert, you know? I don't want any big holes to fall in. I just want, is that too much to ask? I feel like it is. Pretty easy. Okay, we still need more sand, which is fine. We'll get more. The new Happy Gas can put villagers in a bow? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I think I saw somebody do that. Yeah, I think I saw somebody do that. That was interesting. I was watching a stream yesterday of SM737, and somebody mentioned, why don't you go on the same server and do the, participate in, I don't know what the server's called, in the thing with flame frags and Wembu, and that's all scripted content. And you only need 2 for villagers to breed? Yeah. Oh, Happy Gas Elevator is awesome. That's cool. Wait. I need to fill that hole in. Where are we going here? Is the sun going down? Is it? Oh, no, it's fine. And he brought up a really point. He said it's all scripted content, and he said, of course, they say it's scripted content in the description, but he's like, nobody reads the description, and most people think that it's true, And I think that's probably true. And he was just talking about he's not a fan of scripted Minecraft content. He likes things to be more less scripted and more, normal. And to a degree, I think that's true. I think LifeStream kind of does that. I need a shovel is what I need. And LifeStream sort of does that, right? But the thing is that I feel like on LifeStream they don't do scripted content, but they do have things that are set up and coordinated. Like that's the whole thing of Squiddo finding their bases, and she didn't stream snipe them, but she found a quote unquote, vulnerability or something like that. It's like that's not true. Like that's just not true. It's and people kind of put up with it and stuff, but I feel like they do stuff specifically get the views, right? Have I watched Hermitcraft? I have not. And people have asked me that several times, and I have not. And I keep meaning to because I think it looks really interesting. They just started season 11? Oh, that's a great. Thank you so much. I will add that to the regular stuff that I watch because I really like LifeStream. Like I said, less so the I already did that. Less so some of the scripted content you see, Wembu and Flame Frags do. I was really on the same page as SB737 on that one. I'm just not a fan of it, and he didn't outright say this, but they're good. Oh, similar content to mine. Oh, cool. That's exciting. That'd be fun to watch. I feel like they put it in the description, but who reads the description, right? And people just don't read the description, and nor should they, but they don't, and so a lot of people think that it's real, and the reason why I think it's not real, and I first came across that, is because they are not actors, and it's painfully obvious when they do some heavily scripted content. It's but also like, oh, you caught me. Okay, give me everything in your inventory, and they do. Like, who would do that? You'd give them some things. You'd keep some things for yourself, and then you'd it's unrealistic. Unstable? Yeah. It is scripted into another hotel. Like I said, it's I understand that. That's fine, but it's just. It was. I just thought SB737's take on it was very similar to mine in that it's. I think it's a little entertaining at first, and then when you see that it's scripted, it's like, I don't know, man. Disclaimer in the video. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Almost like they stick it in the description, but it's you have to even scroll in the description, and it feels a little deceptive. And I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it's, for me, it feels that way. It feels like it's a little deceptive. And I think that a lot of their viewers, like a lot of Minecraft, can can be younger and probably don't realize that it's scripted, you know? Okay, there we go. Got it filled in. Good. Yeah, we'll put this away. Excellent. Let's see. Maybe we'll make some more glass. It is somewhat deceptive, yeah. They had disclaimers in the movies. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. I really do agree with that. And it's just, you know, I don't want to point fingers because you know they're doing their thing and good for them. But it just comes across as a little sleazy, you know. And it would be easy enough, but you know, there's a I'm not going to mention who this is because I don't want to get blowback, but there's a reaction in a YouTuber, and they react on a very specific subject. And you know, it's interesting to me because I'll use the example. This is not what it is, but I'll use the example. Let's say that they are reacting to mechanic videos, right? There's a lot of mechanic videos, a lot of people who really know cars and do that, and they react to that. And it seems like they know what they're doing. But it's 100% scripted, and you look into it and it has writers credited in the description. But everybody thinks that they know what they're doing. And so like when they got like a, you know, they hit a milestone, they got 1 million subs or 100,000 subs or something like that. And so they were like, "Oh, I'm going to change the head gasket of my car," right? Because I do this mechanic content, and it became extremely clear that they had no idea what they're doing around the car. And again, this is not a car. I'm making this scenario up because it's something else, and I don't want blowback. They had no idea what they're doing in the car. They probably never even changed oil in their entire life, and they had no idea what they were doing. And that's like, I don't like that at all. I think that's worse than lifesteal, frankly. You know, like that's just blatantly deceptive. So I guess it's a thing, you know. Watch a video by Mumbo Jumbo called "Minecraft Videos Have Changed." Oh, I think I may have seen that already, actually. That sounds really familiar. Hey, that didn't quite work. Stick it there. That's not bad. I have, you know, I think it's, we talked about this. We talked about this a little bit before. Yeah, I think I've seen that, and I really liked it. Hi, Striker. What's going on? Listen, I'm looking. You got the lag. I'm looking. No dropped frames for me. OBS seems to be doing okay, so maybe it's you. I'm not sure. But it's just. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that stuff, and you know, you in the. This reaction person just has, it's crazy to me because it's really clear, as like someone who's a car guy, right? I'm a car guy. I like working on cars. I think it's cool. I've been a car guy since I was a kid. You know, my old man and I used to work on cars together, and I enjoy car content, and I enjoy watching people who really know what they're doing. And it really irritates me when I see somebody who's just riding that wave. And again, this is not car content. It's different type of content. But I just see people who are riding that wave, you know, being deceptive about it. And I don't like it. And I think it's part of it is, and I've been thinking about the Mumbo Jumbo video. I think that part of it is, it's the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. And Jacksepticeye a couple of years ago mentioned this, and we talked about this, I think, a little bit yesterday. And it's everything has to be a spectacle, you know? Everything has to be this giant, massive, huge spectacle. It can't just be playing for the love of it, you know? Everything has to be this giant, huge, massive thing, and everything has to top the previous thing. And instead of just like, here's somebody who's really, really good at Minecraft, or here's somebody who's really good at building stuff. Not like, you know, like last time I built the city of London and now I'm going to do the entire continent of Europe or whatever, right? Like, you know, and it's just, everything has to be this gigantic spectacle, or at least come across as a gigantic spectacle. It's very strange. I think if I'm going to go to the Nether, I'm going to get prepared for it, which means I need to go. And it really is sort of the Mr. Beastification of it. It's turning everything into reality TV. And it's odd. It's just odd. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? I need to take off my clothes, put them in here. This was Watch This Do It YouTube suggestion, because so that I don't lose all my fancy things. Put my fancy stuff over here. That's Silk Dutch, that's fine. Put that here. Put that here. I guess I don't know if I take that with me or not. These can stay. We can keep these. This is fine. Now, wait, somewhere I've got, yeah, that's a regular diamond sword. That's a regular diamond axe. I'll take those two. Somewhere I've got extra armor. Like a hard. Yeah, it's like the 1,000 days in hardcore. I know, and some of it is a little bit like I feel like if you get to the point where you have a totem, then it's not really hardcore anymore. You know, because you're not going to die. Like, and you've got a full shulker box full of totems, you're not going to die. You're just not. Like, you know, it's not a challenge anymore. But I mean, even something like SB737's 10,000 days in Minecraft, I thought was interesting. You know, that's a Herculean feat. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. And since last August, they really changed the algorithm. I honestly believe that they changed the algorithm significantly to sort of reflect that. You like to? I guess I'm at 3 minutes. That's painful. Oh no. People started faking 100 days of Minecraft. Yeah, 100%. And it's. I think that there's a lot of fake stuff, Minecraft wise, right? I mean, there's a ton of fake stuff Minecraft wise. There is, and some of it's rage bait and some of it's whatever. Like it's somewhere. I have an extra set of diamond armor, and I don't know where it is. If I were diamond armor, where would I be? Maybe over here. We'll see. We'll just look around. And it's yeah, I'm just not a fan. You know, it's not even just faking the 100 days, right? I mean, there is. I saw somebody who was saying, you know, here's how to have an obsidian farm. And having looked into obsidian, because I'm a noob and I have no idea what I'm doing, I looked into it, was like, this is just he's just doing it for the clicks. He had this thing where, like, he had lava. It wasn't a source block. It was lava flowing, and then onto water, and then it looked like it became obsidian. But that's not it. It's 100% is that's a lie, right? That's a lie. It's going to make cobblestone. It's objectively going to make cobblestone, and you're being deceptive and using a resource pack or something like that just to get the clicks, right? it's I don't like it. Lots of farm posted on YouTube are fake, or fakely advertised. Yeah, for sure. Going for someone else. Yep. Oh, 100%, 100%. I think I 100% agree with that. I don't know where I put my extra. Do I have anything in here? No, I don't. Where did I put my? I've got extra armor somewhere. Where did I put it? I think that there's, yeah, I mean, I think that and the thing that I don't like about it too, and I said before, is that a lot of Minecraft viewers are very young, and I think that they're influenced by it. And you know, it's you have things like, what was it? It was Naked and Afraid, and again, it was with the Lifesteal crowd, and I don't think that they were being overly deceptive, but some of the stuff I believe is coordinated. I 100% believe that a lot of the Naked and Afraid stuff was not scripted, but coordinated, and people did it because they kind of knew it was going to happen, and they did it for the clicks. And things like going over and instead of just making your own, enchanting table, going over and stealing theirs, and you know, it's they do it again. They do it for the clicks, which I think people need to be aware of that's what's happening. You know, Hermitcraft is a lot of adult viewers. That's interesting. Yes, the kids will fall for that stuff, and they do. You know, and so it's just like, I get it. I do get it. And I understand that they're, this is people's jobs and this whatever. And like, but one of the reasons why I keep bringing up this, one of the reasons I really like, for example, Clown Pierce or SB737 is they seem genuine, right? They what they do is what they do, and they seem very genuine. And when you see them, even in a live stream, it's really obvious that they're just extremely talented at what they do. And I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. In that group, they won't take it personally. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And I think it's probably the same with the Lifesteal people, like somebody was asking SB737 about it, and because somebody made a video about how Lifesteal's changed and it's toxic and everybody hates each other, and he was like, we're all friends. Like, yeah, we're playing this game and everything, but we're legitimately friends in real life. Like, we know each other, we hang out with each other, we do whatever, and I think that's different, right? You're playing a game where you can PvP and do other stuff, and where did I put my stupid? Did I lose my dumb? I feel like I lost. Well, I'm just gonna take this back then and do whatever. Oh, Naked and Afraid clips. Yeah. It's and I think that's true. I think you're right about that. I misunderstood. Yes, and I think in the Naked and Afraid, I think that's 100% true. I think that they things are set up for the clicks. Everybody knows it's set up for the clicks, and I feel like the Naked and Afraid people aren't being deceptive. After I've described them, Hermitcraft will absolutely feel different to me. Yeah, more down to earth, and the fact that they're being real and all genuinely friends. Yeah, that is nice. It is. I agree with that. It is nice to see that, and I genuinely agree with that. And like I said, I like the Lifesteal crowd. I like the Naked and Afraid crowd. I'm a fan, but I just can't get into the heavily scripted content when I feel like it's being so blatantly. I think I need more. Shoot, I do. I need more cobblestone. I think it's interesting that Bedrock has a loading screen, and it says generating, whatever, and Java doesn't. I think that's interesting, by the way. yeah, it's you know, and I feel like it's not just Minecraft, although Minecraft is a big part of it. There's a lot of deceptive videos out there, and I feel like it was interesting. The Markiplier and Ethan recently this week did a live stream because it was like the 5th anniversary of Unus Annus, which was they're going to produce a video every single day for a year and then delete it when they're done. And one of the things that they were talking about was that there's a lot of let's see, yeah, a lot of streamers who came really big during the beginning of lockdown and then sort of transitioned to YouTube aren't like the old school YouTubers. They don't edit their own content. They have no idea how to edit their content. That's not skills they have. And by the way, can I just mention, I love these lanterns. The copper lanterns, when they're oxidized, oh my gosh, they're so cool. Okay, I think we're good. And they were saying, you know, there's nothing wrong with not necessarily. Huh? There's nothing wrong with not necessarily being able to do that, but you know, they're saying this is a skill that you need to have, and even just in communicating, like a lot of these people, like how can you communicate what your vision is and what you want your video to be if you don't, you know, if you don't have that skill? And I think it's a really interesting point. I haven't really thought of that before, but I think it's a really, really fascinating point, and I think it's spot on. You know? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Go back a little bit. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's a really interesting point that how can you give your vision across if you can't describe what you want it to be, you know, because you don't have the skills. And let's see, is it here? I think it is. Nope, wrong one. There. Nope. There. Still need to catch up on new Hermitcraft season. I'm super looking forward to it. I will definitely check it out. I've been watching it a little bit. I had a couple of people I really admire talk about Hermitcraft, that they really enjoy it, and I definitely want to check it out. So thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Cool. And you know, I'm not heavily edited. No, I agree with that. I have a tendency of really liking videos. That's why like all of my videos are edited, but I try to have a really, really light hand with the editing because I want it to appeal, and I want that to be the appeal, right? And so hey, I feel like mining quartz gives me an enormous amount of XP. They have a website where YouTubers who play on there and all their videos are getting mentioned. Oh, in order to posting. That's interesting. That's really interesting. It's not fast paced. Yeah. I think that's true. I think to a degree, I think you're right about TikTok. I also feel like that it goes again with the Mr. Beastification of things. It's everything is reality TV and heavily edited, and you know, I appreciate the grind. Like I look at something like you know, like again, SB737, and I like his videos, but I see him build this farm, and I'm looking at what they're doing. Same with like Dan TDM. I feel like people don't appreciate that they played 25, 30 hours to get a 20-minute video, you know? And that's not the content I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to. Hermitcraft is going to be on my regular watching. Okay, let's see. Well, I feel pretty good so far, and that I'm actually making decent. I'm actually making decent time. You know, and going quite a ways without coming with some impediments. So that's good, I guess. I'll definitely like the video links. I like longer videos. I kind of appreciate, like, another YouTuber I watch is what is this? What is this? Do I know what this is? Soul Sand. Holy crap, I've been wanting that. Neat. Whoa, holy crap. Jeez. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna wait, what's that down there? Huh. Okay. I feel like that's a win. And we're gonna call it right there. Okay. Soul Sand, neat. I've been wanting some and I don't remember why I wanted it. That's cool. I've been wanting some soul sand because I'm trying to think. Can't you make an elevator with soul sand? I thought you could. I'm very excited about that. I'm really excited about that. That's a win. Big W. Water elevator. That's it. Yep. I'm excited about that. That's a huge win. I'm just going to block this up because it's not going anywhere and I don't like it. Okay. But I need soul sand, not soul soil. Wait, what did I get? Yeah. Oh, soul soil. Doggone it. Wait, what is... Okay, hold on. Oh, that's what Strike was saying. Okay, so wait, so let me... Up and to the right? Hold on. Let me go back and see if I can... Is that? No, that's Blackstone. Wow, that is really attractive. Let me go back and see if I can find it. Is it here? Basalt. Nope. Okay, keep going. I will. This looks the same. Wait. No, that's okay. That's the bridge I built. Is it this? It is cool. Thank you. I probably should use. Uh-oh. That's a long way down. Cool. Soul sand. That's exciting. That's death. Cool, I got some soul sand and some soul soil. That's exciting. I'm very excited. Thank you so much, chat. I appreciate it. What would I do without you? But, you know, I was going to go back and say that I appreciate some other really honest YouTubers. There's a YouTuber called Gab Smolders. She's in fact, she's Jacksepticeye's girlfriend, his partner, and she does Twitch streams, and then and then on YouTube she doesn't just upload the exact Twitch stream. They're all edited. They're all heavily edited. Not heavily, but they are edited down to be a little bit more enjoyable, and I legitimately appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, by the way, Striker and Kaz, for the soul sand. That's cool. That's very cool. I wouldn't mind doing an elevator. Thank you both so much. Very cool. But yeah, I will recommend, if you like that kind of long formish content, she'll sit down and play a game for 4 hours, and then maybe the YouTube content is edited down to 2.5. And I like the way she edits it out, just because, like, if she's trying something and working on something, maybe she'll show her try it a little bit, and let's say she had to try something 20 times to get it right, a puzzle or something like that. Then they'll cut much of that out, and I really it seems like a really honest edit to me. Okay, let's see. This is just my generic box of nether stuff. I like the way that Blackstone looks. I think it looks really cool. And do I have basalt? I think I do. Yes, okay. Full-time make elevated magma block makes it go down. Yes, that's right. That's right. I saw something on there. I saw something on there about that. I'm going to put this here. Okay. That's exciting. That is deeply exciting. I'm very, very excited about that. I'm also excited to make a little more progress in the nether. I'm happy about that. It does seem like there's an enormous opportunity to fall to your death at any given moment. I need to be more aware of that. You know? I need to be distinctly aware of that. Gribblers? Hello, Gribblers? No? Huh. There's a distinct lack of Gribblers, and I'm not sure I trust it. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust it. I know what we can do. A little fishing. Wouldn't mind doing some fishing. Okay. I need to practice a little more archery, too. I need to get more into using more ranged weapons. I think that would benefit me. No, it's not down here. I think it's down here. Yes. Probably died from the sun or despawned. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, no, that's probably true. I feel like that when I go to sleep, if I go to sleep early enough, like if I go to sleep right as soon as I can, that the gribblers never get a chance to spawn. Like it's pretty rare in those circumstances where I ever see a gribbler in the morning, which I think is interesting. What's my Minecraft real name? Snorgle Games, of course. Just like my channel. Hi, Logan, by the way. Nice to see you. Welcome. Gribbler was there. Yep. See if Lure or Luck of the Sea can get me something good. Yeah, just look up Snorgle Games. I'm Snorgle Games on most of the socials, as well as Minecraft and other things. Okay, here we go. I've got enough fish that I think it's cat time at some point. You know? I think we can get cats at some point in the near future. Because I miss having a cat. Got his stream voice. Hold on, let me eat this. Time to leave comments. What's that salmon doing? Sun going down? What is going on? Oh, I blew it. Yeah, I wasn't looking. Thanks for buying me the PC with the 5090. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I think a 4090 is a better value, and you're not going to see that much difference in performance for most people, I think. That's just my hot take. But I don't have a super high spec PC. It's decent. It's good enough for what I play. Good enough for who it's for. But I am thinking of upgrading. I bought this during lockdown when it was really hard to find stuff, and I bought a pre-built from NZXT. I've been relatively happy with it. The stock for 4090 is limited. Yeah, I also hate NVIDIA with a passion. I think they're a horrible company and manipulative and terrible. Okay. Shoes? That's what I always wanted. Shoes. Huge difference in 4K gaming. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. No, I think that's true. I think that is true. Yeah, I don't have that much experience with the AI frames thing. I'd need to look into that more and kind of experience it myself before I can have an opinion on it. Okay. Been able to cyberpunk with ray tracing? That is crazy. That is crazy. That is interesting. Yep. Okay, we got some fish though. We're doing pretty good. We can put our stuff away here. I really would like to get mending. Unbreaking 1, Unbreaking 2, Unbreaking 3. I just don't know if it's worth it for a fishing pole. Wow, that much of a difference in the frame rate? That's crazy. Wrong. This can go back. Yeah, that's interesting. That is really interesting. A lot of the games I play aren't really high spec games though. I play an enormous amount of small indie games. Let's see. This goes in here. No, this doesn't. This goes in here? Yes. Yeah, I have a lot of fish. Oh, I need to put some stuff away here too. I'm keeping the leather boots because if I ever go to a snow biome, I'll need them. Yes. Okay. $14 and 30 gigabits VRAM used? That's interesting. What am I doing here? I am right over here. Put the sand away. Put the dirt away. You know what? Let's do a little mining. I feel like doing a little bit of mining because I need more iron. Textures loading at high quality? Yeah. It's so funny. I find that with indie games, a lot of indie games, the least optimized part of the game is like the pause screen or the loading screen. Just consistently with indie games. That's consistently the thing with indie games, and I think it's really funny. Yeah, I need to switch this out too. I forgot to switch back to my regular weapons. It's such a thing. It's such a thing that I've noticed it. It's so funny, and it makes sense. Like you have very limited you have extremely limited resources when you're a small indie. Let's see. We're gonna move this over here. Move this over here. Have I seen how optimized this Ark Survivor? I haven't. I've read a couple articles on it, but I haven't experienced it myself. Let's. Wow! What? Really? That's weird. Yeah, that's really odd. Like, is it in like, is it still in beta, or is it like? You're getting that with a 5090? That's crazy. That's there's no excuse for that. Like, there's no excuse for that. That's ridiculous. How do you release a game in this day and age where you don't optimize anything? Like, that's unbelievable to me. Forcing on frame generation to make it playable? That's ridiculous. That's so unacceptable. How do you release a game that nobody can play on like Ultra? Like, how do you do that? that's yeah, okay. Like, how I don't understand how that happens. Like, I legitimately don't understand how that happens. That's so strange. I read that the small studio, the small Canadian studio that made A Little to the Left, they're not going to make any more games like A Little to the Left. Which makes me, I understand that. Like, they want to move on to other things, but I'm also going to miss it because I loved that whole series so much. I am super looking forward though to doing Repo as a collab. I'm really looking forward to that. That should be coming out in a couple weeks on my channel. And I teased this a little bit before. Last August, apparently, just kind of dropped without me being too aware of it. Little Kitty Big City, which came out from an indie studio out of Seattle a year and a half ago, I think. They have brand new content. They have a whole bunch more new content. So I'm going to be playing some of that this week as well. Game recommendation? Firewatch. I played Firewatch. Not on my channel, but I have played it. I have issues with the ending. There's a couple of games I've played where I feel like I enjoyed the game, but the ending completely screwed up my enjoyment of it. Firewatch is one of those games. I very much enjoyed it, but the ending felt like the publisher was standing behind them, tapping their watch, and they were like, "We just got to get out. We got to get out. We got to get out." There was another game I played. I'm trying to think. What was another game I played? The ending was like that. It was an indie game. Shoot, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it's called. But essentially, it was a game where you play like a your job is to traverse memories of this person. And so you're going through this like dementia patient's mind and helping them like piece together their memories it's a really interesting concept. But then they try to sort of like M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end, and I was just like, I'm out. I hate this game now. Like, don't buy this. And I'm not really positive about it, but things like that just really irritate me. There's kind of like the very first game I played on my channel, Genuine Clue Detective Ooh. They didn't resolve any of the story. like I get it's a mystery, and I get you want to leave it on a cliffhanger. I understand that, but you can't just rip out the last chapter of the book and say we're done. Like you have to resolve the story. And I read essentially it did fairly well on Steam. I mean, for an indie game, it did pretty well and it got good press. But the sequel is not out yet, so it may not be ever because it's been a long time. And somebody had said that the developer is getting difficulty getting funding, which is I think is a little bit weird given how popular for an indie game the game was. A little odd, like not a huge deal. I just think it's funny, kind of interesting. Let's see how long I need to be going. Because I have a very prescriptive method for this. I used to be extremely bad at mining. And I watched a video and they were like, here's why you need to be good at mining. Because if you don't, you're going to do it poorly and it's not going to be good. Okay, so we need to be 123 about. Does the Outer Wilds is insane? That's kind of on my list. I've been holding off a little bit. I'm on my channel in general, I try to go for games that are shorter. And I feel like that one feels like it's going to be a little too long. Just a little bit. And I already have some games that are kind of long going on for a long time, so. Oh yeah, some frames are dropping actually. It's true. On my thing. Not a huge amount, but some are. Yeah. I dropped about 400 frames. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. I was not monitoring OBS, so I was mentioning something. But yeah, Jenny LeClue Detective Who is one of those situations where they had a lot of really interesting things, a little bit like Firewatch. There were some really interesting concepts, and apparently the whole time the plan was to not resolve the big mystery. I'm still getting an error saying that the error just went away. So YouTube was a little bit slow on the uptake there, which is fine. But yeah, it's I really enjoyed Jenny LeClue Detective Who, and I'd love to see what's going to happen of it, because there's a bunch of different things that could happen. There's a genuine mystery, and apparently the writers didn't even know where it was going. Like the whole time they were going to leave it up in the air, and then hold a vote, and at the end they sort of ask you a question about who do you think did it, or who's responsible, and then they don't solve it. And they were just going to let the audience sort of decide which way the story went, which is interesting. I'm not sure I like that, but it's an interesting concept, you know. There we go. How much do we get? 35. Holy crap. Of course, I sell Fortune, so that helps. Minecraft story mode. I know. I saw Minecraft story mode available on Steam for ages, and this was before I played Minecraft, and I was just like, because I wasn't into Minecraft. And then by the time I started playing Minecraft, it was already pulled, which is too bad. That makes me regret not buying it on sale at one point, you know. But it is what it is. I'm also gonna continue playing The Wolf Among Us, because I really enjoyed it. I need to give a warning, because it's awfully sweary. And boy, is it violent as well. Huh. Interesting. Sure. A little terracotta, why not? Why not? Yes, so I'm going to go about 225, I guess. But TWD? What's TWD? Oh, The Wolf Among Us? I did a live stream of it, the first chapter, And it might be, I'm trying to think how far ahead I am. I'm not too far ahead of my videos currently. It might be like maybe a couple weeks. I'm not gonna commit to anything yet, but probably a couple weeks. I'm gonna try to spread it out a little bit. Oh, The Walking Dead. I picked up The Walking Dead. I got it on sale, and I probably want to go through The Wolf Among Us first. I really would like going through some of the more iconic Telltale games, because I feel like as a studio, it's just they're just sorely missed, you know. And they did such original games and such original content. It's just a shame there was so mismanaged that they just couldn't find a profit. That sucks, you know, because they did such great work and their games were really well received, and it's just a darn shame. But yeah, that is definitely coming up. That's coming up. Like I said, I think I want to do finish The Wolf Among Us first. So, The Walking Dead would probably be, if I had to guess, probably not till next year, but maybe January, February of next year, depending on how fast I do The Walking Dead and how it does. Not The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us. But I do have it. It's in my library. Mainly because the last few games started failing. Yeah. They restructured a bunch of times before that too, though. Like they did not have great management, you know, which is just a shame. Although because of that, we have games out now by Telltale veterans and alumni that did Dispatch, and Dispatch looked great. Dispatch looks really cool. It almost, in some ways, almost seems like the evolution of Telltale games. It's really interesting. If you haven't watched any of Dispatch, I highly recommend it because it looks really cool. Jacksepticeye has several great videos on it. I also thought the release was interesting too. They did an episodic release, but it wasn't like they were working on the game. It was just their release strategy, and they released it like every week for 6 weeks or something like that. It's really interesting. I haven't seen a game that released stuff like that. You have to go now? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Kaz. It was a great chat. Thank you for taking time out of your day for us. Okay. I am definitely stocking up on. Wow, I'm almost full. We'll go a little bit more and then see what other shenanigans we can do. I am so happy with the Nether, though. I'm starting to make progress. Starting to get somewhere. I'm pleased with that. I'm also pleased with my tunnel. I'll have to do some thoughts on that. Also, in case you're wondering, I am going to. You mind for about 20 minutes? And you only now found copper. It's funny. It's like when the copper starts pouring, you can't get rid of it, and then when you want it, it's not around. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that looks like the ocean. All right. We'll just say, don't go here. But I have not this week, but the following week, I have that whole week off. And so, I'm planning to do some more live streams. Do some impromptu. I don't want to schedule them because I don't want to make anybody disappointed. But if I don't hit those, but yeah, I am planning on doing more live streams. I think I may do FNAF 3. I hubristically emboldened because I actually got to day 3 in FNAF 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and despite the fact that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, despite the fact that that a game like FNAF it requires everything I'm absolutely terrible at in games. Like you have to notice things, you have to pay attention, you have to do resource management. I suck at these things. like I'm really terrible at all those. But I had so much fun playing them. So I'm just kind of, I want to go through the whole series and in order and play each FNAF game because they're reasonably priced and I think it'll be interesting. And people are so smart about FNAF. Like there's so many people who are just so incredibly intelligent and so knowledgeable of the lore and the techniques to play it and stuff. It's really impressive. And it's one of those games too where I didn't play it when it first came out. And then after that I felt like, well, I've missed the boat, you know. And I mean, Minecraft was a little bit that way for me. A little bit. Not hugely. Just a little bit. Am I really? Hold on. Let's see. Let's do this. Shove this in there. Shove this in there. Shove this in there. There. I think we can. We're almost full, so we probably should go back. Matt made a 4 to 5 hour video of fans lore. I don't. We may have mentioned this before. I don't fully trust game theories. I'll be honest with you. I think some are a little far reaching. But I do know that many people consider Matt Pat's theories on FNAF to be definitive, right? I know that. So, okay, we go. And I've watched some of them, but I hadn't played them, so I don't actually know, you know. But I do appreciate it. I've tried watching some of the game theory stuff. I just don't like the series if Matt Pat isn't hosting it. I just don't like it. Like, I've just stopped watching it because I don't care for it. And I appreciate that, you know, he wanted to retire. I appreciate that. Like, I understand. Okay, let's see here. Put granite. Do you have any more granite? We do not. Wait. You still think that Matt Pat does the final related ones? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. I thought he had fully retired. I did not realize that. You could be right. You could 100% be right. Put this over here. Put this down here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Diorite. No, that's andesite, which we have some. Diorite. I already did that. I don't think we got any gravel. Do we have dirt? A little bit. Oh, we did have gravel. Huh. What is that? Oh, tough. Okay. We have, no, we need sandstone, which is up here. It was something more with the sandstone. Also, we can cook this. We can cook this. What else do we have here? Put this in here. We can put this in here. Yes. Good. Okay. I'll put the gold helmet away too. I'll put the gold helmet away. Okay, let's see. I think it's down here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Good. Get over here. I feel like I need to. Well, I'm gonna let my axe go a little bit more because we're not quite at the point where It's about to break. But we're getting there. Kind of getting there. Is it going to be nighttime or is it raining? Looks like nighttime. Yeah, nighttime. Stars out. We'll go to sleep. Ouch. There. All right. Let's, there could be gribblers out because we were just outside. So let's shield up. Take care of some gribblers if we see some. Gribblers? Hello? Gribbler? No? Huh. Okay, well. Great. Let's go get some trees, I guess. That was unexpected. I was expecting to be more gribblers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not pro gribbler. By the way, there's some really cool designs, some gribbler-based t-shirt designs for the contest that my buddy, the graphic designer and illustrator, is doing. We're excited about it. We're going to be getting some test prints here, or I should say screens, not prints. Some test silk screens here pretty soon. It's pretty exciting. Exciting stuff. Yeah, there we go. Here. Okay. I don't have any specific needs at this very moment for wood, but I know that I'm going to need some in the near future, so I'm trying to stock up. There we go. I like to leave the big ones because I like the way they look. I know that's stupid, but I don't care. There we go. I'm excited about making a proper tree farm. You know, not tree farm, a proper XP farm. I'm actually really excited about that. I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait. Okay. So, oh yeah, we have some of these droppings. Let's go ahead and replant them. There. That goes there. One here, one here. One over here. Stick one here. And one here. Get out of there. One there. There we go. Let's get some more down. About midday? Maybe a little before that? Okay. Let's see, what else are we doing here? I'm enjoying the card game Inscription, kind of a horror-based card game. I'm terrible at it because I suck at card games, but it's super fun. If you like deck builders, I highly recommend it. It's super fun. Cool. Look at that. Tree fell over. Hello. Go back and put one here, one here, one here. Sure, one here, why not? What do we got? We have more than a full stack. Yeah, we still have plenty of time though. Let's keep going. I need to stock up on wood, to be sure. I'm super excited about my tunnel, and I'm super excited for you guys to see the island, because it's cool, and I think we're going to. I'm looking forward to doing some above ground building. Like I really like my desert temple base enormously. Don't get me wrong, but I want to be more, bigger, better, just more in general. Okay, should we do some cedar? Nah. Today's an oak day. You know what I mean? Doesn't today feel like an oak day? Just to me. Okay, what do we got here? Let's, lovely jubbly. There we go. I'm going to also start, speaking of series, I'm also going to start, I'm going to do a series on the mod Create, because I played around with it a little bit and it looks really cool. In some ways, weirdly, I can wrap my brain around the Create mod a little bit better than I can about some redstone stuff. If I'm a mod spawner, you can make an XP farm. You could grind items. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look that up. Skeleton cave spider farms are the ones with those benefits. That's interesting. I'll have to take a look at that and see. I think that I want to say that watches too much YouTube found a spawner at the bottom of one of her mines and did an XP farm there. I should ask her about that. I should ask. Here we go. How are we doing? We're doing fine. Okay. I think we'll head back now, though. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good resources-wise. We have a bunch of wood. You just woke from a nap? Oh, I love naps so much. I love naps so much. I'm pro nap. Didn't you watch this too much? Didn't you say that on the server, on our SMP server, that you have a spawner XP farm? Yeah. Yep. That's what I thought. I thought you said that. Yeah. Striker was recommending if I find one I can do that, which I think is a good suggestion. What kind of mob was it, if you don't mind me asking? This can go in there. Let's see. This can go in there. This can go in there. Doing fine. That's fine. That's fine too. We tell you, this mining copper, I was an idiot not to do it before. It's got me so much XP. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Where are we going here? Oh, so this can go back in here. Yeah, because we'll use that at some other point in time. Put these in here. A zombie spawner? Like the skeleton one for the bones? That's interesting, yeah. So when I did Peaceful Nether, the thing that's interesting is I've run across a couple of spawners and you can see what they are inside of them. You can see what specific mob is inside of them kind of getting whirled around like they're in a blender. It's really interesting and fascinating to watch. Are these all done? Kind of look like it, don't they? Let's harvest them. What do you say? I don't know why it misses it every once in a while, because I'm just holding it down. Like, it's very strange. Cool. Now we got more potatoes. Hooray! Okay, let's see. 64 and 28. Good. Excellent. Let's see. Let's put our coal away that we so diligently mined for. Good. I want to take some coal over to my XP, my cactus XP farm, because I want to make sure that that stays topped up. The more it's not topped up, it's just, I'm just wasting time and money. Maybe not money, but time. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick this in there. Why not? See how much we have. Sometimes a few get stuck every once in a while. Yeah, see? Not that often. Just a little bit every once in a while. Let that go. I don't understand why I keep getting poisonous potatoes. There doesn't appear to be any actual use for them. Which is weird. Right? Why are they in the game? I don't understand. That was decent. Okay, yeah, this is actually getting okay. It's not great. I'd like to get better drops, but it's doing okay. Okay, there we go. It's doing all right. Can't believe I hit 500 subs. I'm sure it's because we'll go back down, but that's such a crazy number to me. Like it's so. I never thought I'd be there, but this time, like, my huge goal, and I felt like this was a stretch, was to hit 300. I came and started this year with about 200, a little bit less, and I wanted to hit 300. And the Undertale and Minecraft and Stardew has just been so amazing to me. It's just like I can't believe the growth that I've had. It's unbelievable to me still, you know. Okay, there we go. We're doing pretty good on books, or what we can do for books. Let's eat some more. Let's see, what do we got here? There we go. We can put this back. That was wrong. Get back here. Wait, what did I put in there? I put something in there I don't think I meant to. Oh yeah, bundle. Okay. Is that everything? Yes. Doing good. We're doing good. There we go. Glad to see I'm not the only one who kind of felt that way about some of the scripted content. Minecraft scripted content. Because I feel like sometimes like I'm an outlier, you know? There. There we go. Yeah. There. 2 stacks of 64. Perfect. Uh-oh. Move this down. Yeah, we're kind of set on bamboo for a while. We're doing well on bamboo. Yeah, we're doing well on most of our crops. I need to find. I absolutely need to find. I have to find a village that has carrots. And I haven't found one yet, and it's really irritating. Like I would love to have pigs in my, like amongst my menagerie, but I can't really justify doing that if I don't have carrots to feed them. It's irritating. Like I said, it's not the end of the world, but it is. Whoa, you stupid jerk. Hold on. Where'd he go? Want to have a steering contest? You want to tussle? You want to tussle? Okay, come over here. Sweet. Hey, I've got 11 ender pearls. One more and I can go to the end. That's exciting. I do like Kaz's idea of going to the end, just avoiding the whole dragon fight. Don't even look at dragon, just take 500 blocks with me and just head out. I kind of like that idea. Also, I noticed that like if one of the Endermen comes here, I can just stand in the doorway. They can't do anything, which is kind of funny. I love the way that they just invite themselves into my home without asking or anything. Like, okay, yes, I don't have a door, but still, like, come on. Like, what are you doing? Ribbler? Uh-oh, exploding Ribbler. Hey, buddy. Really? Come here. Oh, this is going well. Come here. Come here. You, get over here. Get away from my base. Now I have to rebuild it. Doggone it. You. I'm taking out my vengeance on you. Oh man, this sucks. All right, fine. Yeah, that's not the first time that's happened, but jeez. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Oh well, we got this. I may just do the exterior initially. Let's get 3 of those and orange. Oof, I don't have a lot of orange. This could be problematic. This could be problematic. I think what I'm gonna do is just do the outside first, and then later I'll go back and do the inside. What a pain. Stupid thing. Look at that. How far out does it go? It goes even to here, so okay. Right? Yes. And then what's the... I think I may have enough. I think I actually may have enough. Whew. Okay, good. Oh, I may not though. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna do the. Oh wow, the inside was hardly affected at all. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. Stupid jerk. guess that. Let me see. No. Okay. Got it. Nobody's going to see that, but I just want to, want to make sure. Okay. So, okay. We need to go Gribbler. Okay. So we need to take this one out and put this one in. There we go. Cool. That was not as painful as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much worse. Not going to lie. I mean, not the end of the world, but still, it is kind of a pain. Uh-oh. Oh, it's raining. It's so funny to me that it gets cloudy in the desert when it's raining, but it's just no, because it's a desert, so nothing goes down. I think that's hysterical. I think that's so funny. Dragon fight happening today? No, swag. No. I'm going to be avoiding the dragon. That's the whole point. Kaz came up with an idea of how I can go to the end, experience the end, get the benefits of the end without fighting the dragon and just avoiding it in general. Basically, he said take like 500, 600, hundreds and hundreds of blocks, preferably cobblestone because it can't be blown up, and just go away from the dragon. I think he said east, but I'm not sure. There's a specific direction, I think. He said just build out and you'll come to the end islands and get those. And it's like, that's a great idea. I like that. Because then I don't have to mess with the stupid dragon. I can go to the end and experience it and get all the benefits of it. I would not mind having an elytra. There you go. Can't even tell it happened. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, it's just so funny when it's the rain in the desert. It's so funny. I also think it's funny that there's you can hear the thunderstorms. I think that's interesting too. Okay. I'm really surprised it didn't do more damage inside, but I'll take it. I'll take it, man. That was just like a Gribbler nightmare. But I get just one more ender pearl and I can go to the end. Which is kind of exciting. I do think I need, because I mean his idea is once I do that and I get all the stuff I need, put it in ender chest? Is that what he said? I looked it up. There's this kind of thing that it keeps everything. Oh, wait, some of this is chiseled. Some of this is cut and chiseled. Oh shoot. I might have royally screwed things up. Well, it's probably nighttime maybe so we can go to sleep. And then I'll go back out and see if I screwed that up. I may have really screwed that up. Is it nighttime? I can't tell. Probably should make a clock at some point. It's not nighttime. Let me take a look at this one over here. Yeah, there's different ones. Okay. So I think I don't that's not right. Cut. Okay. Let's put one here. I need to go make some cut sandstone. Make some cut sandstone. I'm just telling myself so I can remember what it is, because otherwise I wouldn't remember in a million years. I'm glad I looked at that. Can I do it in here? Perfect. I don't know where the chiseled sandstone goes. Feels like it should be nighttime pretty soon. Those stupid gribblers. That's the second or third time one has blown up my base. I feel like the sun... Yep, nighttime. Go to sleep. I swear, if I get up and one does that again, I'm going to lose my mind. Go to sleep with the gentle bleating of the lambs. I really is sunk cost fallacy. Like, okay, I'm actually going to put my shield just in case. Just in case. Looking around. Oh, snap. Okay, hold on. There's a couple of changes. And this is cut. Chiseled sandstone needs to go there and there. Got it. Yes. Okay, I need one more chiseled sandstone. Glad I saw that. Because, I mean, you know, it's not perfect, but I want it to be authentic, you know? Okay, so we need chiseled sandstone now. Chiseled. Okay. Now we'll head back. Oh, I can get rid of this now because there weren't any gribblers around. Okay. Up we go. There we go. This one needs to be replaced with this. Yes. Now, here's my question. Is there another chiseled sandstone down there? No. Okay. We're good. Oh, crap. Oh, no, that's okay. That's good. That's fine. Do they look the same? Nope, because we have to do this. Yeah, they look the same. Great. Cool. Well, that's rewarding. That's surprisingly rewarding, actually. Gonna collect some cactus, because why not? Why not? Ouch. Get the cactus flower. Get up here. What are you guys doing here? Cows aren't supposed to be in the desert. I mean, I don't make the rules. Maybe they do, but it seems like they don't. Okay. I like the flowers. They're pretty. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm meaning to watch a video where a Minecrafter is talking about one of the snapshots, and he thinks they might be introducing a new dimension. like a brand new dimension, which I thought was. I haven't got a chance to watch the video yet, but that's really intriguing. That's really cool. And you always leave behind a mess. I know, right? Like, clean up after yourself. But I thought the idea of a completely new dimension is really cool. I think that's really neat. I'm glad we got up to back to 22 from 13, I think, below. I need a good source of lava, and I don't really have one. I think I need to harvest my beets as well. It was interesting. I was looking at the beet soup recipe, and I think it's already. And it apparently has similar stats to roast chicken, which I thought that's really interesting. It doesn't stack, which is really a pain. But I'm curious if there's a reason for. I'm curious if the reason for that. I do think this week I'm going to make watches too much automated composting. I think that's really cool. Hold on. Put some stuff back here. Boink. Oh, wait. I have more that I can compost. Okay. Put this back. Put all this stuff away that's in my inventory. I have a terrible inventory management issue, and that I really suck at it. Okay. We need to put the sand away. We need to put this away. We need to put this away. What else do we have? You gotta go? Well, thanks for hanging around, Swag. Thank you so much. And thank you for all your work on the challenge. I appreciate it very much. Okay, here we go. For people who aren't aware, I'm going to be doing a challenge. This is coming up. We don't have the exact date yet, but drop by Discord. Send me a DM if you want to participate in it. There will be prizes, and it should be super fun. It should be a lot of fun. So if you want to do some fun stuff, stop by. Okay, we're going to do this because the charcoal is driving me nuts. Okay, well, we got a little extra. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, put this back here. Anyway, I thought the idea of it might be clickbait. Who knows? I'll have to watch the video, but I thought the idea I love the idea of them introducing a new dimension. I think that's really cool. I don't know what it would be, but I'm for it. I'm 100% for it. Okay. I think I accomplished what I wanted to today. So I think that is probably a pretty good place to end this live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming here, for hanging out with me, watching me in my epic tunnel, which we'll do a little more. There's some real grindy work to be done in the tunnel, so I'll probably do that off camera. But coming up next is going to be super fun. More Minecraft. There's some interesting Minecrafts coming up this week. All good. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time for another live stream. See you next time.